Are you ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
Get ready, Grizzlies fans. It is time for the Surfside Can Shuffle. Can you keep up with the cans and find Mac the Crab?
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GBWR.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evenings, and even on Saturdays. So next time an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more at orthosouth.org. That's orthosouth at orthosouth.org.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Tom Brady is making a turn at modeling. I would kill to have been with Giselle when she first saw this clip.
Why is he so stiff?
Because he's in leather. Have you ever walked in leather pants?
No, I can't say that I have.
Yeah, it's tough.
Is it?
It looks easy until you see Tom Brady.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years!
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is a Tuesday, May 26th, 2026 edition of the show. Today on the show, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals, and we have a pivotal Game 5 in the Western Conference Finals that is going on tonight. We will get to both of those. It was a big weekend. It was a long weekend. We will get to everything that took place over the weekend and get you ready for the week ahead. Not the least of which is those conference finals games. Changes to the lottery that may greatly affect the local franchise. The All-NBA teams were announced over the weekend. The College World Series is set. And we'll get to everything else that took place. It is a Monday. It is overcast outside. But smile, let's do it. Turn it up! Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, tons of stuff to get to, not the least of which is the New York Knicks are in the NBA Finals, and we will eagerly await who their opponent is going to be with a huge Game 5 tonight between Oklahoma City and San Antonio. We'll go through everything that took place on the long weekend. We'll get you ready for the weekend before I get to anything. Welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, in your sack. Johnny Backpull, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carb, John Lance. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. He's John Sweeney. Hello, John.
What up? How's everybody doing today? It's great to be back with y'all.
Look at
that. Productive weekend.
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. He sure is. He's Walker 93.
Yeah, I got 100%. Yeah, I'm from New York. How you feeling, man?
Great.
Feel good?
Yeah, it was a good weekend.
It was a phenomenal weekend. I had a great weekend. Good to see family.
Yes.
South Carolina family. I will say it was my granddad's funeral this weekend. Rest in peace to my granddad. I will say, though, it was a very sad time. I got some positive notes from my family. They said they really loved my speech. It was very moving.
Oh, that's great. You decided. I know your mom had talked to you about whether or not you were going to speak, and and I told you. I said, if you don't do it, you will regret it.
Yeah.
If you do, you will not.
Yeah, and I did not regret it.
No.
It was great. And I will say,
I'm glad you did.
I think one of my family members listened to our show because we were at the wake, Vernon. I was going to text y'all this, but I said, I'm going to save it for the show.
Save it for the show.
At the wake, just, for the viewing of the body, one of my family members, I don't know who this lady is. I probably hadn't seen her since I was a kid. She grabs me by the arm and says, Is that rain?
Oh, is that rain?
That's rain. Yeah,
Buddy, the sky just opened up behind us.
It's me.
Right? Yeah. You shouldn't have been talking about your family member because the sky just opened.
She grabbed me by the arm, Vernon, and said, Devin, you need to be easy on them Cowboys. And walked away from me.
Let's go.
Like, didn't even give me a chance of rebuttal.
She's not related to you. I sent her.
She said, Devin, she grabbed me by the arm.
No.
And said, Devin, be easy on them Cowboys, and walked away.
No. That's Janice. I know her.
You sent her?
And I sent her. She has nothing to do with your family. I sent her, and I said, you have one mission. I said, in his vulnerable state, I want you to go and grab him and get through to him.
I said, I looked around, I was like, did anybody else see this? And she grabbed me by the arm.
Said, leave the Cowboys alone.
No,
leave the Cowboys alone.
If you would have noticed, she walked out of the church and just left and got her car. Yeah, I said I gave her $50.
So whoever you are,
whether she's not related to you at all. That's my friend Janice.
I was like, yo, what Vernon got going on? But yeah, shout out to my family, man. A lot of my family's from the South Carolina area, and they were all here. Let's say this man's playing chess, not checkers, bro. Because it was funny, too. Not funny, but, like, even in my granddad's, like, the program, it had, like, he was been a Cowboy fan for his whole life. And I'm like, bro, can y'all stop with this Cowboy propaganda?
Here we go.
So, yeah, I had to deal with that all weekend, too.
All right, let's get to 10 things.
I love 10 things.
We know. Number one, the New York Knicks are in the NBA Finals.
Go New York,
man,
go New York, go.
Have they done it in unbelievable fashion? Their closeout games against the Hawks, you know, you're playing a team that theoretically is going to have a grand slam ever. Backs against the wall. Hard to put a team away. And yet they have won their closeout games. Against the Atlanta Hawks, they won the closeout game by 51 points. Against the Philadelphia 76ers, they won the closeout game by 30 points. And against the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won the closeout game by 37 points. They have humiliated these teams and made them quit in games that would send them to the offseason. When you take the final tally of the amount of points the New York Knicks have won by in these NBA playoffs, the final tally, when you add in last night's 37-point victory, is 261 points over an 11-game win streak. That is almost 24 points per game. They have played the most unbelievable basketball we have seen in a long time over the course of the last 11 games.
That's crazy.
They have dominated. And they are on an 11-game win streak. And they have every single guy. You know, Jacoby was talking to me last night when we recorded after the game. The crazy thing is, when things are going this well and you are playing that well, look, he made a really good point. He was like, imagine how much we would be talking about. He would be like, this story would be A1 on our podcast if it was during the regular season. Yeah. If you had an 11-game win streak during the regular season that you were beating the brakes off of everybody, it's all anybody would be talking about.
Yeah.
They have saved this for the postseason when they have done it. And when you think about their team, you go, who's not playing great?
Exactly.
And that's the scary part, because for a minute, it was like Towns. In a minute, it was Bridges. In a minute, it was like
OG.
Hey,
it was OG from the span.
Is the bench going to be okay? And it's like, all of them. When they've got Landry Shamet coming off the bench and Mike Breen's like, he's now 11 for 12 from 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. I was like, 11 for 12?
And in one of those games he didn't even play in because he came out and missed his first shot and they set him back down.
Yeah, is that 2?
Bro, they got so many answers to the test, bro.
It's unbelievable. 6 consecutive double-digit road wins.
That's impressive.
That they have pulled off. So, I mean, the other thing is, because I think even in this series, after they won games 1 and 2, you figure, okay, Cavs totally blew game 1. now there's going to be a hangover, right? Like, I mean, okay, that's a hard one to overcome in a 2-day span. But this is a team that had their backs against the wall. They were down 0-2 to Detroit, and then they went to Cleveland, and they were able to even it up. And maybe they won't even it up, but they'll at least get one of them. Yeah. No, they won't.
That game was
they won't get one of them. They won't get one of them.
That game was a knife in the heart, bro.
Oh, well, the fact is, after Game 3, in the post-game press conference, when Donovan Mitchell brought up Game 1, I was like, oh, boy.
It's over with.
Oh, boy. When you're still talking about Game 1 after Game 3, bro, that's so long. That was over. That one's done. You can't correct that one.
Yeah. Then y'all, boy, went up on the podium and started talking about analytically, we won this. I'm like, yeah, it's over with.
Okay, let me be clear.
It's over with.
Let me be clear. As a shot quality guy, Kenny Atkinson ruined it forever.
Yeah, he did.
This weekend.
He's killed shot quality.
He has killed it.
Single-handedly killed shot quality.
He has killed it because, as I have told you, though we say it tongue-in-cheek and the Grizzlies were an amazing shot quality team, and you want to hold on to something like, hey, you're getting the shots, you're just not making them, right? You know, that is a way to defend yourself as a coach. They're like, hey, we're getting good shots, they're just not making them, right? And it's like, you know, as I explained last night when I was talking about this game, it's like on the paper and in life, I could take former Memphis Hustle star Sam Merrill and I could put him on a court and I could say, shoot 7 3-pointers. And in the history of his life, probably since the time he's been 8 years old, he would never go 0 for 7. Never in life. But when you have a half bang and the ball goes in and out, and then you come back the next game and you're playing in Madison Square Garden and Tracy Morgan is yelling, hey, D-head, and you're shooting it, and Timothy Chalamet and Kylie, like, and he goes 0 for 7, like nobody's like, wow, I can't believe he went 0 for 7. Like, it's not, I know what the number says on the sheet. I know that Sam Merrill is expected to make those. But this is where the old Josh Hart quote from last week comes alive, which is, it's like a lamppost to a drunk. You can lean on it, but it won't get you home, right? And part of that is that we have trained post Moneyball in baseball. We have trained a group of people that all convene at MIT every year for the Sloan Analytic Conference, and then they have attempted to train the rest of the world that process is what matters. But in the end, the only thing that matters in sports is the result. Nobody cares about the process. Nope. Nobody cares. And if you want to hang on to and so that was the problem with Kenny Atkinson. You are hanging on and you are extolling the virtues of process. Nobody cares.
You're down.
Nobody cares.
You're down 3-0, big dog.
Nobody cares. There's one column that says W, and there's one column that says L. Nobody cares about your process.
Yep.
Nobody cares.
If it results in an L, they don't care.
I can get this show together in a perfect way. If it sucks, nobody cares that my notes were great.
Yeah. You have the greatest stats.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But we have trained people to believe, like, and then the process will lead to results, which I agree with. Process will lead to results. But you cannot elevate process with results. That's the problem here, right? Yeah. The problem is, yes, of course, you want to have great process in everything that you do. And that is your best opportunity at getting results. But you get no credit for process. Since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time, nobody cares. I don't care if your process to train for the 100-meter dash was amazing. You either win the race or you don't.
That man said we won it on paper, though.
Right. Analytically,
I'm the fastest man alive.
Oh my God. Analytic conference champions is the funniest thing ever.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Send it to Nigeria, man.
And that is something that you, and your nerd front office and everybody can convene on and say, hey, look, guys, like this is like we are putting them in position. Like these are shots that we would normally hit and we're not making those. And but that is a insider conversation. The fact that he brought that to light and used it as a, hey, things aren't so bad is like brutal. Brutal.
He just knocked out shot quality with one press conference. I love to see it.
I mean, all you have to do is say, here was where he went awry.
I love to see it.
All you have to do is say, we're getting the shots we want to get. We've got it. I like our shots. We just got to make them. Totally reasonable, right? Because I felt that way. I felt like in game 2, they got a million open threes and they just missed them. Like, we came in here and talked about it. I'm like, their assembly line of white guys is letting them down because Dean Wade and Max Strus and Sam Merrill went 2 for 15 from 3, and they were butt naked.
Sometimes the controller get the shaking though, Vernon.
Right.
The controller get the shaking.
Right.
The building's starting to rattle.
And you gotta make those shots, right? You've got to make those shots. And so if you say, hey, man, I like our shots, we're just not getting. What you cannot say is we won these games analytically. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know you didn't win anything.
Got your ass beat.
Yes.
Every night, bro.
You were down belt 27 in the first half. Like,
and I heard Charles Barkley say, if you kids, you want to look up what quit means in the dictionary, you'll find
man, he did that.
He said that yesterday. And I was like, dang,
And here's the other thing. That game was over in the second quarter.
That's what I'm saying. It was over. It was
and
curtains.
you spent more money than anyone on a basketball team. You spent more money than any. Yes.
Yeah.
Hell, after a luxury tax, they're about to pay almost $400 million for that team.
Ew.
Do you know next year?
That's nasty.
Next year.
Yeah, they got the #1 salary in the league.
Mitchell is on the books for 50. Mobley's 50. Harden's got a player option for 42. Jared Allen's 28. Strus is 16.6. Schroeder's 15. I mean, they unloaded. This was the go for it.
I'll say the Knicks are #2, and they're there.
Yes.
Like, they got there.
Yeah, they got
like,
there.
You know, you spent the money.
They chipped
you got
away,
there.
what, 2 or 3 years in a row? And
Yeah,
they
but here's what I'm going to tell you. They had the blessing from God that enabled them to build this out. Even though they are spending a fortune on that, you've got to remember, Brunson signed a contract 1 year early for what was $113 million less than what he could have signed for a year later. That enabled this.
Yeah.
So he
You
used the
couldn't.
real one.
Yes, you could. His sacrifice enabled this. You could not have done it. I mean, unless you wanted to spend $1 billion on your team and second apron it to death and never have a draft pick in the history of life, and But no, he could have waited a year, and it would have been $113 million more. That's why everybody's like, please, Pablo Torre, do not look into this.
Right, yeah, because
right.
Brunson was ahead of his time, man.
Right.
Shout out to him for taking a pay cut to make sure they can build a good team, though.
Oh,
because most
and they
guys,
did it.
we know how it is.
Yep.
Most guys, when they see that bag in front of them,
Everybody says they're going to sacrifice until it's time to
Until
sacrifice.
it's time to actually sacrifice.
Desmond Bain said that.
until it was time, he was like, nah, bro, I'm good. Give me the money on it.
Right.
Wemby will do it probably.
Look, I'll tell you this. 3 times in the 70s, they went to the NBA Finals, and then they went in 94 and they went in 99. This is the first time since 1999 that the Knicks have been there. The city is on absolute fire.
Shout out to them, man.
And
no finger in the booty either on the press conference.
By the way, can we talk about how Josh Hart looks like friggin' Aaron Donald?
Bro, what is that? That's what to ask. I was like, is that Josh Hart
Straight
over
push-ups,
there?
bro. Straight push-ups.
What is that? I'd have my shirt off, too.
That's straight push-ups, bro.
What is he? Why does he look like that? He does not look like that when you're watching the game.
That does not look like a basketball
he plays
player.
like it, though.
Yeah, but that does not look like a basketball
He hoops
player.
the way he looks, bro.
Bro, that
no
looks
jumper, just straight rebounds. And
but he
What
looks.
is that little ass trophy Jalen Brunson
That's
had?
what's it called? The Larry Bird.
The Larry
that
Bird.
joint is little as hell.
That thing
Hey,
tiny
NBA,
as
come
hell,
on, bro.
man.
Y'all skipping on the budget. That trophy is small as hell.
That's
bro.
tiny.
Either
Look.
Jalen Brunson's body is big as a mud or that trophy's small.
That's cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, these are cool
Shout out to
pictures.
the Knicks.
See, he doesn't even look that huge there.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
That picture, I don't know what happened, but he looks like it looks like a football player walked into the basketball team picture.
It does look like Aaron Donald. He does.
Wait, who is that? Oh, that's dude with the hair.
Huh?
That's dude with the hair, Sohan. I'm about to say, who is this dude?
Yeah, Jeremy
Did he
Sohan,
sneak into the locker room too? Who was that?
Miles.
Oh, that's Deuce. Okay.
Oh my God! Did you hear them chanting "Deuce" in Cleveland last night? He hit that three, and like 40% of the crowd was like "Deuce." I was like, "Oh, buddy."
That's going to be impressive
buddy.
if come the finals, if Knicks fans can take over one of the opposing arenas in the finals too.
Last night was a reminder.
Considering tickets to sit up at the Harry Styles banner are $4,000 a piece, I wouldn't deny it. It's cheaper to go to a game in
That's why
Oklahoma.
they're taking over the other arenas.
I
Like,
know.
it's cheaper for us to go on the road.
You can't afford going to a game in New York. Can you imagine? You got to sit next to Sting in the rafters for $5,000.
Like Jacoby said. I remember when
crazy.
Jacoby said this. He goes, "I'm rich and I can't afford to
can't
go."
do it.
Hold on, ticks for Knicks finals game. Let me
do
see.
it.
What are you?
Well, Darren Ravel after the game last night said the
Yeah,
cheapest ticket for
200.
Game 3 was $3,600.
Didn't
Dollars?
courtside? Didn't it was confirmed?
Yes.
Confirmed the courtside sold for $200,000.
Bro,
I believe there's like a confirmed pair that sold for
paying
$200,000.
$200,000 to sit courtside at Knicks game is insanity.
Nice, you got too much money.
Unbelievable.
Shout out to the Knicks though. Last night was a reminder of how dope. I know, like I said, I
Yeah.
clown about the Cowboys. The real fandom, bro.
Oh yeah.
They were wilding last
And
night.
they look. And
All
they,
the Instagram videos that are popping up in the algorithm of Knicks fans just yell. I mean,
love
it's
it.
they're just.
I think I've got one of
Oh,
those.
Jalen, play all the Knicks fan videos.
I think I've got one of the Knicks fan videos, if I'm not mistaken.
I saw a dude.
There you go.
Like,
Look
bro,
at
what are they doing,
He's
bro?
surfing on it. Hey, that's a fence, by the way.
Like, where do you find the fence at? Look at these dudes, bro.
on top of the post.
Oh my gosh.
Like, there's levels of obnoxious, but Knicks fans are funny as a mug,
Bro.
Man.
They are so. I saw a dude
Surfing
bouncing
on a fence across the crowd is unbelievable.
You see the video of the dude climbed on top of the MSG thing? Was like had a broom.
This guy.
What is
Is he on power lines?
He didn't even have a Knicks jersey
No,
on.
that's a street light.
Oh.
Jalen, play one of the video of the dude on top of the MSG sign with a broom.
Oh yeah,
He
he
just
climbed
like,
on top of the
he
garden.
just climbed.
Oh no!
I
And,
love this.
and there was 100 million cops out there last
like
night
Bang was about to show up.
because there's all of these.
Like, look at these folks, bro.
Hey, there's
That's fan.
they're chanting USA. Hey, also, there's like 100 million cops out there. And they didn't even let him do the watch parties. And I don't know if you've seen that clip of Spike Lee going around. He was like, if they win, they better do it on the road. He's like, because it's going to turn into Gotham.
Yeah, no,
it's
the
gonna
city
be-
might not exist, bro.
Yeah, city on fire.
If they
I
win
mean,
the
already.
chip,
Well, and they got a little lucky, when I was, we were talking about this last night. They got a little lucky in the sense that this game was on Monday night, coming off Memorial Day, because it's a long weekend and everybody's off work and you're like, you're going and doing stuff with the kids or you're having a barbecue or you're doing whatever you were doing yesterday. Yeah. So it's not like if it was a Friday or Saturday night.
Oh, boy.
If they had clinched, if Saturday night had been game 4 instead of game 3, and they had clinched game
and nobody's got to work tomorrow, it's over.
It's over.
That police scanner would have been legendary, boy.
There's one of the videos that I saw. It was just some Knicks fan, and he's got all the crowd around him and everything, and he's just going through the Cavs. He's Dan Gilbert sucks. Kenny Atkinson sucks.
The city of Cleveland sucks.
Trey Young. And all of a sudden, he says Trey Young's name.
Oh, no. I think the white guy?
Yeah.
And he was like, I was getting bullied in my Porzingis jersey.
Yeah. That was a great video.
Bro, like we talk about being obnoxious, but they're just funny with it, bro. Like, the obnoxious Knicks,
great.
The most obnoxious Knicks fan is so funny because they mean that.
Well,
the passion's for real, bro.
and what we have talked about, and this is how we feel about the Grizzlies when they're cracking. It's like, all right, and in ours, it's college, right? So it's like, there's Ole Miss fans, there's Mississippi State fans, there's Memphis fans, there's Tennessee fans, there's Alabama fans, there's Georgia fans, there's all these fan bases in the South that all could have massive watch parties in our city because we're one of the biggest southern cities, and a lot of people come here after they go to these small towns and colleges to work. And so, but everybody roots for the Grizzlies. Yeah. Everybody. Mm-hmm. Same thing goes there, right? They have the Giants and the Jets fans, and they have the Yankees and the Mets fans, and they have, right? It's really the Knicks and the Rangers are the two that like all of them, because the Nets don't count.
Nets don't, yeah.
Right. And the Islanders are.
Yeah.
But everybody is a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
That's in that city.
Yeah. The Nets just need to go ahead and move back to New Jersey.
And it's like one of top 5 biggest brands in sports, you feel like?
No question.
Like the Knicks brand is
of course
one of
it is.
Like that's why them taking so long to get back to the finals is crazy, because like they are the biggest brand.
Yeah, no, this is
since Jalen Brunson's been there. You see the Jalen Brunson stat?
Yes.
About the last 4 years, it was conference semis, conference finals, and then it's full circle because his dad was on the '99 team that made it to the finals.
Mike Breen said this last night, and I jotted it down and could not believe it. Mike Breen, because I still had the game. We were having to record after, so I still had it on. So I was listening to what Mike Breen was saying. I've just got it on, and I might as well be listening to what he's saying. He is going through all these like different stats and like historical reference point for the Knicks doing this, whatever. And he said the Knicks had 7 playoff wins in 19 years before Jalen Brunson became a Knick. Since Jalen Brunson became a Knick, they have had 33 playoff wins.
Wow. Yeah.
They had 7 in 19 years. And then Jalen Brunson showed up, and they have had 33. I was like, what? 7 in 19 years. When you put that into perspective, that is insane.
And what's the record, the closeout on the road? What's the record? It's something like they've played in 8. They've had 8 chances to close out playoff series on the road with Brunson, and they're like 6-2 in those games.
Unbelievable.
It's a two. Like I think you probably talked about is how you can.
He's awesome.
If you have a small guard, bro, you have to flank him with dudes that he got. You can't have him being the only guy. If you have a small guard that's dynamic as him, you have to have an OG Mikal.
But I don't think.
Shout out to him, man.
Hey, shout out to Mikal Bridges, though, dude. That Hawks series, they literally couldn't play him for part of that Hawks series, and he has been freaking awesome.
Give him a statue, man.
Every single thing they have done has gotten validated.
Yes.
Right? The switch from Tibbs to Mike Brown, the Towns trade, the Bridges trade, the Anunoby acquisition, the Brunson signing, the Landry Shamet, everything has turned to gold.
Jalen, Zodiac GM
they called
was
it?
on Mike Brown in July.
Okay.
July. Zodiac GM called the Mike Brown hiring of the Knicks an A+.
Wow.
An A+. This was in
He
July.
said the synergy is outstanding.
Yes.
As
From
a
July
Pisces,
2nd,
as a
2025.
Pisces, I agree. Shout out to the Pisces out there.
That Mike Brown was an A+.
And hey,
All right, well, here's what I'm going to say. Jalen Brunson has put up, he's number 2, because I want you to see these stats in perspective of what this guy has pulled off. Because Jalen Brunson has been otherworldly.
let me see.
Here are the Jalen Brunson stats that he has pulled off. All-time playoff points per game leaders. He is behind Jordan, Luka, and Iverson.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
That's all time.
They're gonna have to build him a statue, dog.
Okay.
It's going to be a little statue.
Here's
There's gonna be a little statue, a Funko Pop size statue.
The second fastest point guard in NBA playoff history to reach 2,000 career points.
Man.
Sheesh.
He did it in his 78th playoff game, while Steph Curry hit 2,000 in his 77th. That's the level he is on.
Yeah, that is.
One of 6 guards to average 30 points per game over a 50-game span. He has averaged over 30 in a 50-game span in the NBA playoffs. Michael Jordan, Jerry West, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, and Luka.
Come on, dog.
I mean, this is all-time great stuff
Big head
that he
Bronson.
has
Shout
pulled
out to
off.
you, man. Them skinny braids.
And the most fourth-quarter playoff points since, and look at that list.
It's all him. Clutch
That is unbelievable.
Hey.
We talk about having a guy, and you know what I mean? We want to talk about when you score your points.
Fourth quarter, bro. When it's time,
when it's
night cutting time, Jalen Brunson's the guy.
It's fewer this year because, they've swept their last 2 series.
And some of these sports, like he's not even having to play them now because they're just up by so much. Like, they don't have to play.
It's unbelievable.
Hey, it's time to build a statue in front of MSG, bro.
Dude, they win a title, he forever gets the table at the restaurant. If they win, the title,
they don't have to win the title, bro. I'm telling you,
he's the king of New York already.
You just saw the 99 team is treated like gods.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen with the Yankees.
Really
no, the 99 team is treated like gods. They're on the front row.
Yeah.
He's the king of New York. He's the new king because the king of New York statue, like the moniker is like the biggest thing in New York.
Guy.
Because like 6ix9ine was king of New York for a little bit. Who else been the king of New York? Jay-Z, king of New York.
Notorious B.I.G.
B.I.G. was the king of New York. Like that's the biggest moniker.
Tekashi 6ix9ine was the king of New York.
I was joking about that.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, y'all take me serious, bro. He was the king of New York for like
Derek
6 months.
Jeter was the king of New York for a long time.
He's getting to that Derek Jeter status.
I mean,
Jeter.
When you take the Knicks to the NBA Finals as the best player, you're forever. You're stamped forever. You're like a legend forever.
Yeah.
Because that has not happened in 27 years.
Yeah.
27 years, bro. That's a
long time.
27 years is a long time.
A lot of bad
young Knicks fans.
seasons
Young Knicks fans have never seen the Knicks be in the finals, and now they get the moment.
Most of them haven't seen a winning team.
Yeah, they haven't seen it be good.
They got to watch like Clee Anthony early and Ron Baker.
I just told you for 19 years they had 7 total playoff wins before Brunson.
Well, that speaks to it even more, though. There is a generation of Knicks fans that, like, literally, Jalen Brunson is everything to them because these are the only seasons they have ever seen the Knicks be good. So Brunson is like he is their world.
Shout out Big Head Brunson, man. Do it for the short kings out there, man.
Number 3, the West Finals. All right, Game 5. Oh my God, is it pivotal? We have a pivotal Game 5 tonight. 103-82 was the Game 4 win by the San Antonio Spurs. Wemby rebounded and had 33 points and an unbelievable first half that was capped off by a shot that made me leave my couch. This half quarter at the end of the first half that he made, I was like, come on, bro. Are you
Even the alien was surprised. Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's what
that alien outfit, that's amazing.
Yeah. Oklahoma City was 6 for 33 from 3. Now, the Spurs were only 9 for 33 from 3. But, as I've told you 100 million times, can you keep your turnovers low? It is almost impossible to do it, but the Spurs pulled it off. And so they only had 12 turnovers in the game, which then forced Oklahoma City to play half-court basketball and a lot of dead ball basketball, which led them to scoring 82 points, and a lot of their problems were highlighted, especially in the absence of A.J. Mitchell and Jalen Williams, because they've got one guy that can create for himself and everybody else.
Yep.
And when you looked around, and they're starting Kason Wallace, and they're starting like all those guys have to be set up.
They put your boy Kendrick Williams out there too,
and they put Isaiah Joe, and they put and what they decided is, you know what? We're just going to guard this guy. We'll shade towards him, but we're going to guard this guy, and what we're going to do is stay at home with all the others. And so Alex Caruso pulled the Luke Kennard, which was I had 30 in one game shooting wide open threes, and now I have 0.
Yeah,
and a bunch of those guys were unable to do it, and there was no way. I don't want to overreact, but there is in the absence of Williams and A.J. Mitchell, you do sit there, watch that unfold, and you go, all right, who's going to be the other guy? The same way you did with Cade Cunningham. It's like, and obviously for a couple games, it was Tobias Harris that was able to step up. Maybe Jalen Duren could step up for one game, but like the Chet thing has been mega depressing for sure, because he's not doing anything. And then you look around and you're like, okay, who's the release valve?
Who's the Robin
for this, right? And so I do think that they're in big trouble if they don't get the same way I told you the Spurs would be in big trouble in the absence of Harper and Fox. Like, it's a bridge too far. Bro, you can't lose Mitchell and Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
And it's just because, again, we talk about if you lose these guys, you could lose Jalen Williams because you have A.J. Mitchell, right? You could lose De'Aaron Fox because you have Dylan Harper.
Yeah.
What cannot happen is you lose De'Aaron Fox and Dylan Harper.
And we saw what happened with the Spurs,
What cannot happen is you lose Jalen Williams and A.J. Mitchell.
Yeah.
Because you don't have another one like that. I can throw it to you, and now you can create for yourself or create for others. Somebody that can get in the paint and kick it out so that guy gets the wide open 3. Yeah. Somebody, or if you're going to single up on him, he can go get you a bucket. And it's like, that's just not happening. And I will say this. Evan Mobley is a very good NBA player. Chet Holmgren is a very good NBA player. There's no way I can't think about the upcoming NBA draft and be like, you know what, man? What are we going back to? Like, if you want to say Giannis is the best player on the team, right? Like, as a power forward, these power forwards, they are reliant on you getting them the ball, and then like playoff time. How many times over and over again are we saying like, hey man, the power forward ain't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not exactly showing up in the spot.
It's right.
All guard oriented.
It is.
It's guard oriented. Yeah.
These guys have the ball.
Yeah.
These guys have the ball, man.
Yeah, they're creators.
If you're going to be a big, you got to be like there's Jokic, Giannis, like you said.
Dynamic. You got to be super dynamic as a big.
Right?
Like dynamic, not just like catch and shoot.
No.
Maybe block a shot every now and then.
Because you're getting exposed. It's like, all right, what do you do?
Yeah.
Can I throw you the ball and go get me a bucket? And the answer for Mobley was been no.
And Chet
like
too.
If he could, they would do it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because even you see SGA in the press conference, they asked him how to get Chet more involved, and he's like, Do you read into that, or that's his answer, just the nonchalantness of the answer?
No, I think he doesn't know the answer. And I think he also I think they are always very close to the vest.
Or he thinks it's, close to the vest and thinks they know, like, dude, this is on Chet. Like, that was watch Chet. Chet's got a ton of talent. Chet can freaking take the ball on the floor, fake a spin move and shoot a he can do that.
But that's what it
it's
was. When that, like I said, when that controller starts shaking, boy.
Well, when
you see a dude in the alien mask in that front row
who hates you,
who hates
you,
it's a little different, bro.
But these teams, look, they look awesome when their role players step up. They look bad when their role players don't. So when you have Caruso and McCain, Caruso's got 0 and McCain's 1 for 10, it looks like crap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? And we'll see if those guys can make the shots in Oklahoma City. And this is it's a chess match, right? Like this is the game of adjustments. So we will see what the adjustments are made. I'm just saying, I don't know if you can adjust your way out of losing a second playmaker.
I would say,
second creator, because they stopped doubling SGA too, which is like that was so smart to do.
Give them some credit though, because Game 3 was impressive. They were down 15-0, and then they just walked the Spurs down the rest of the game.
It's turnovers, bro.
Like that was like
Jared McCain.
Game 3 was really impressive.
And Wemby couldn't get a rebound.
Yeah.
No, they brought the force.
Yeah.
And the Spurs did the same thing in the next game. They got on them early, but you see
great series.
The Spurs held the Thunder to 82 points in that game, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, when was the last time they got held to under 90 points in a game? Do you know?
No.
Oh, that's when we beat them by 95 points.
December 2nd, 2021, when the Grizzlies beat them by 56, wherever we beat them by.
Wow.
That was the last time they held them to under when they got.
We held them under 80 in that one.
They waved the white flag in the full. I mean, they didn't even play it out.
They had 79 in that game against the Grizzlies.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you this. I cannot wait to watch Game 5. I do think the Spurs would be better equipped to play against the Knicks. This is all about injuries.
Yeah.
If A.J. Mitchell and Jalen Williams are unable to go, it's too much. It's too much to lose those guys.
Especially for Jalen. That hamstring, it's been an issue
Well,
both of them. They've been an issue all year.
Hamstrings, groins, calves. We talk about it every year. And so we'll see. If those guys are unable to go, I don't like their chances.
It's been a miracle for OG Anunoby because he had the one, and he looks freaking awesome. He still looks awesome.
Hey, he had all that time off.
Yeah.
He had a lot of time to be able to recover because he didn't have to play in the last couple of games.
The two closeout games
in the Philadelphia series, he didn't have to play in those last couple of games, and they got to sit around. They're going to get to sit around during this too, because they're not even going to have to play until next Tuesday?
The third is
the finals.
Is it next Tuesday?
The finals start on the 3rd. Let me go to the calendar.
Do they really? The finals start. Usually the finals start on a Sunday.
Next Monday.
Next Monday is it the first?
Is it the first? The finals usually start on a Sunday or a Thursday.
Oh, no. Game 7 would be on Sunday.
Okay, yeah. So
Game 7 would be on Sunday.
It's Wednesday, the 3rd.
Thursday? Oh, okay.
Wednesday
the 3rd.
Yeah, Wednesday the 3rd.
That'll be the first game?
Yep, that's the first game of the NBA Finals.
Number 4, lottery changes. All right, I'm not going to get too deep in the weeds on this, but I am glad that it leaked out. Now, the NBA does this a lot, where it's like, hey, here's kind of what we're thinking about doing, and then somebody leaks it out. And Kevin O'Connor was the recipient of this time and kind of outlined what had been sent to the teams. And then it got leaked out. And to his credit, my old buddy Kevin O'Connor stood up for the Grizzlies, as did Sam Vecini, Sam Quinn, and a lot of other people that wrote about this, because what they immediately noticed was there's a provision in there that disallows you from being able to pick in the top 5 3 years in a row. And it is the team that traded the pick, who owned the pick originally, rather than the team that is accepting the pick, which the spirit of the rule, I would think, would be that a team cannot draft top 5 3 years in a row. And if you want to make that the rule, that's okay. But long story short, the provision where you could not pick in the top 5 3 years in a row would literally only apply to the pick that the Grizzlies traded for from Utah in the Jaren Jackson Jr. trade. That if Utah did win the lottery and got in the top 5 of the NBA draft, the Grizzlies would not be able to get that pick as a top 5 pick from Utah. And the reason I did not freak out about this is because, look, it was something that was sent out. Obviously, they will be able to take feedback on this, and I will freak out if it stands, but I cannot believe that would stand. It was so immediate. Yeah. It was immediately flagged as this is wrong. The Grizzlies would have never made that trade if you would have said, hey, that pick is top 5 protected. In the end, the other thing is Utah should be good next year.
They should.
Right? Yeah. They should be. So but you never know the way a season's going to go, and it's the spirit of this that's wrong, right? Like, you can't penalize the Grizzlies. And look, there is an issue with this just because in the interest of curbing tanking, which I'm in a weird spot here. I am 1,000% towards making it punitive and curbing tanking. On the other hand, when teams made trades in order to help their franchise going forward, to change the rules midstream after those deals were made under the old system is a hard thing to do. And certainly, right off the bat, you don't want to penalize somebody like Memphis, who traded one of their fan favorites and better players for, and the best asset that they got back is now not the asset that they thought they were trading for. That's obviously wrong. And again, I'm not going to freak out until it holds up. I've got to believe, once this is noticed, and I was going to let everyone speak for us, because as soon as I saw it, instead of freaking out about it and being like, this is messed up, I'm not going to say it's messed up until it happens.
Right.
If it does happen, I'll go nutso over it, because that's ridiculous. And in fairness, 90% of the people that work here have law degrees, including our general manager. So we'll see you in God.
Yeah. See my lawyer, buddy.
We got the wrong team to mess with.
Yeah, bro.
I did think, though, what if, okay, so you can't have a top 5 pick 3 years in a row. And so some of the thought is, dude, this should be grandfathered in, because it wouldn't be the Jazz's pick, it would be our pick. What if the Grizzlies' own pick, though, falls in the top 5 next year, and so does the Utah pick?
Yeah, see.
Then that'd be 3 top 5 picks in 2 years.
I don't think anybody's ever considered that.
No, that's what I'm saying. So, but again, it's nothing to really talk about until it actually is final.
I'm not going to worry about it until it's final.
Right.
I'll just say this. I am 1,000% in favor of there being penalties and for them making sure that teams value their fans, value the season, and do not tank. Yes. I am 1,000% in favor of that, and I never want to have to go through a season like what we went through, where I want all incentives to be crappy taken away. On the other hand, I do not want the Grizzlies to get screwed by this.
Yeah, don't let it be.
So, again, I'm in a weird spot here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, more than likely, that Utah pick is not something we would have to worry about being in the top 5. I know you could never know what, look, we thought we were getting a top 5 pick a year ago, and Phoenix was good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It can go different ways, and you never know the way a season's going to go. That being said, that provision to grandfather that in, and then the only way, literally the only circumstance it would apply to is that pick that the Grizzlies have.
I hate that.
For next year. That one, somebody in an office is going to be like, all right, that's messed up. Like, you know what I mean? If it was widespread and it was going to affect a bunch of people, then it would be understandable to be like, all right, look, it's not just you that's getting screwed. Everybody's getting screwed. It can't just be one team.
Yeah.
You can't just say, hey, sorry made that Jaron Jackson Jr. trade.
Yeah.
Go to hell.
Yeah, we need our payoff for that trade. Because sometimes,
Right.
like I said, you trade one of the fans' beloved for you won't get nothing for it. Yeah.
I heard Adam Silver made this decision from the clutch offices in Nashville.
I agree, Rose. I saw him standing. I saw him standing on the building like Batman, Vernon. I saw him with my own eyes. I was there last weekend. By the way, that clutch office is nice as a mug. By the way,
it is.
Well, no, the CAA one is one.
I've seen the CAA one.
The CAA
Because
one
it's
is
near the
super
pinnacle.
nice.
The CAA
Yeah.
one. So you can see it when you're kind of
That
driving
joint's
through that. Yeah, you
so
see
nice,
the big CAA sign.
Hey, somebody brought up the NBA Cup too. By the way, do you know the teams that have played the hardest in the NBA Cup the last 3 years have been in the finals?
Oh, really?
So the Knicks this year won the cup. The runner-up last year, the Thunder won the championship, and the year before that, the runner-up, the Pacers were in the NBA Finals. So there you go, Roser.
Yeah.
You hate the cup. There's benefits of the cup, bruh.
Yep, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah, shout out to the chat, bro.
NBA Cup.
Yeah, man. You play hard in the cup. You never know.
All right, number 5. All NBA teams were announced over the weekend. SGA, Jokic, Wembanyama, Luka Doncic, Cade Cunningham. All insanely deserving, and I do think it speaks to how great the stars in the NBA are right now when, Giannis isn't there and Anthony Edwards isn't there, and I know there's circumstances, but I mean, like, there's great players that are obviously not on that first team. Second team was Jalen Brown, Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Durant, and Jalen Brunson. And the third team was Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duren, and Chet Holmgren. So,
this is, except for Tyrese Maxey, this is the all disappointment in the playoff team.
Yeah, all playoff disappointment
I mean,
team for sure.
I
pooped on myself
Chet's
in the playoffs.
disappeared. Jalen Duren disappeared. Jalen Johnson, it got too big.
Well, and this is the second time in 23 seasons that LeBron James is not on this list.
Oh, man.
He was not eligible. Also not eligible, Steph Curry. Also not eligible, Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Luka shouldn't have been eligible.
Who had a streak of being listed on every All-NBA ballot for 8 consecutive years. Giannis did. And he's not there. And so those are the guys. Duren and Cunningham are the first pair of Pistons to be named All-NBA in the same season since Chauncey Billups and Ben Wallace.
Okay.
All right.
Over 20 years ago. Third team had 5 newcomers. Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duren, Tyrese Maxey, Chet Holmgren, and Jamal Murray. All of them.
Big year for Jamal Murray. Made his first All-Star team and All-NBA.
Also a big year for Jalen's, bro. It's like half them teams in Jalen's, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the Jalen's, man, putting up numbers.
Brunson, of course, earned his third All-NBA distinction. And then also Donovan Mitchell, All-NBA 3 times. So those were the teams. I didn't have any big problems.
Is this true that
Luka
KD
shouldn't be on there, though?
Oh, he complained and got on there? They said the letter?
He's played 64 games. Like, he didn't play the games, and it's because he got suspended. Like, and he tried to do the birth of the... Like, dude, Jaylen Brown should be first team, but...
Well, they let Cunningham on there, too.
Yeah. I know. Like,
I mean, no.
Neither one of them
is KD the first... Somebody said that KD is the first player to make All-NBA for 5 different teams. Did he make it?
I mean, I guess that is
OKC, Golden State, Brooklyn, Phoenix,
yeah.
Houston. Yeah.
5 different teams All NBA. Shout out KD, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could look at that 2 ways.
Yeah, you can't look at it 2 ways. It's all about me.
Well, also, why have you been on 5 different teams?
Exactly.
If you're all NBA, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why have you been on 5? Why have you been in 5 different teams if you're an all NBA level player? That would be
He still ain't spoke up for what he said in that group chat, by the way.
He never will.
Yeah.
He never
maybe a sit down later in life.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still on that team, by the way. So what are you going to say?
Yeah, for now.
My bad.
I mean, he did fire he fired the people at the boardroom.
Yeah, he
his
did.
company. So
this was their fault.
He fired. Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah, dude, that happened right after it. It was like a week or two after those texts came out.
Right after the text came out, they fired their staff at the boardroom.
Why did he fire the staff? It's his burner account.
No, because they're the ones that put it out.
They leaked the text messages.
Oh,
they leaked the text. They were on there with him.
Yeah, somebody who worked there leaked the text, and it was just
that's
like,
how
screw
they
it.
got him.
We're getting rid of all.
I didn't even know that.
It wasn't just some stranger.
Some burner.
No.
That's crazy to do that, by the way. That's like us having our group chat and be like,
right.
Yeah, one of us makes it public. Like,
puts it public like us
you would feel
pooping go-centric coward.
You would feel a massive level of distrust.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did they get those? And
that's tough.
Yep.
Shout out KD.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll knock out the last 5 after this. Chris Vernon Show.
In the Tennessee Army National Guard, you can start a career in exciting fields, including science, communications, engineering, and medicine, all while earning money for your education. This training will boost your eligibility for a high-paying and rewarding profession. And you can get it all while serving part-time in your community. The Tennessee Army National Guard can pay for up to 100% of your college tuition. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com.T-N.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz Gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years.
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball. But the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board. A class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. and wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
SGA wins his second straight MVP, becoming only the 16th person in NBA history to win at least 2. Did he deserve it? I'll keep it simple.
Yes. Could you have made the case for other people? Yes. I mean, it's rare that we have a unanimous consensus for MVP. With that being said, yes, he deserved it, but you could have made a strong case for Wemby. You could have made a strong case for Jalen Brunson.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee.
Before I get to this, I want to tell you guys something. And this is how much things can change based upon what we went through a few weeks ago. So I was out at the golf course. I didn't say a word. And 2 of my buddies are talking at the tee box. And they are having the discussion about their Grizzly season tickets. And they are saying, hey, are you doing it again this year? And the guy's like, yeah, I think I am. And he's like, well, I'll go in on it with you, whatever. There's a whole discussion about them. And I said, and I finally turned around and I said, oh, we got that number 3 pick. Now you're going to renew, huh? And I was like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like these were guys that were like, man, I don't know if I'm going to do it again. And then as soon as that number 3 and that, you know what I mean? You look up and it's like the 3rd pick of the draft. It's like, all right, I'm back in.
Yeah,
I'm back in.
That's all it takes, baby. That's all it takes.
You can take your seat at the heart of Grizz Nation next year with season ticket membership. You can experience all the action of the Grizzly season with the best ticket prices, exclusive benefits, and access reserved for the most loyal fans. Be a part of what's next and be there for every towel-waving moment. Visit Grizzlies.com/season tickets to see a full list of pricing, perks, and benefits and become an MVP today. I know my man Hunter is a season ticket holder. He is also the owner of Mainland Pool, who brings us 10 things every week. You can get your pool ready for the summer if you have not, or if you want to keep that pool clean and maintained all summer. My pool guy is the best pool guy. Don't be a fool. Get a pool. Thanks, DJ Khaled. Keep your pool looking its best with Mainland Pool Service. Proactive care diving deep into excellence to ensure your oasis stays pristine. Top-notch service. You can call them 901-486-6652. 901-486-6652. Mainland Pool Service. Number 6. What'd you watch? All right. I don't even know if I watched anything this weekend. I know I did watch a ton of trailers, because I'm the trailer king. So I could probably tell you about every trailer, but that's pretty boring.
You never you never saw one. You're like, you know what? That piqued my interest. Let me tap in.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something fun. I'm down on weather apps right now.
Okay.
Because 2 days in a row, I was able to play golf over Memorial Day weekend. And it said I was going to be 85% chance it was going to rain on us. And I got through both rounds completely without it ever raining. But that is not 85%. How is it 85%? I even looked at the radar. The radar showed it, moving over where I was going to be playing. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I was like, all right, I'll test it. Both days, 4-hour rounds.
And it was capped.
Completely dry.
Totally dry.
But yesterday, played with my buddy Shannon, and he's like, hey, come meet us out here. He's like, I've got some Christian music guys that are going to be playing. Come out here and play with us. And I was like, all right. And so, anyways, so my buddy Shannon, his wife, ran Angel Street Ministries at Hope, which was unbelievable program that had singers that came up. And then one of the singers from Angel Street Ministries was unbelievable. Went on American Idol and did great. Memphis girl named Tyrion. I've showed you guys her before.
Yeah.
Tyrion's become a huge Christian music star. Like this weekend, they were at the K-Love Awards where she was performing, right? Big in that genre. And certainly super proud that she's a Memphian, right? It's like she's become a big deal in this Christian contemporary music. So anyways, when she first started after the American Idol thing and whatever, she was a backup singer for one of the biggest Christian music acts in the world. And before she started her solo career. This is the guy I played with yesterday. His name's Toby Mac. Bro, this guy has sold over 10 million records. I was like, he was in DC Talk. You guys have heard of DC Talk.
Yeah. Jesus Freak.
He was in DC Talk and then now has had this solo career for some time. He has sold 10 million records.
Diverse city.
Enormous star.
This is real big.
Hey, by the way, and so let me just say, and anybody that I know that's listened to Christian music that I told that I played with them this weekend, they were like, really? He's got I think 1.2 million followers on Instagram when I looked it up. He lives in Nashville and he was up here for the weekend, and that's who we played with. Number one,
250K on TikTok too.
Really good golfer. Number two, absolutely awesome guy. Awesome. Like super cool. You would never know that he's a massive, music star. Yeah. 10 million records is crazy.
Is he like, let me ask a question. Is he like the Kurt Franklin of like Christian? Like,
I guess.
Like what I know, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like y'all's Kurt Franklin?
I'm telling you, he is a big deal in that genre.
Okay.
Right?
Tap in.
And so anyways, he's a super cool dude. That's who I played with yesterday. And I had never met him before. And in fact, when I was a kid, I was real involved in like youth group. And my sister was a huge fan of this Christian artist, Michael W. Smith. And my dad took our family, went to the Michael W. Smith concert, and that's who opened for him, DC Talk. And I was in, like junior high, and they were a rap group that was doing Christian rap, and I liked hip hop. Yeah. And so, of course, I was like totally drawn to that, whatever. And so I told him yesterday, I was like, bro, I saw you in concert when I was a little kid, when he was with DC Talk, because DC Talk was a huge deal.
It says he's 61 years
in Christian
old.
music. Yeah, it was him and his son. His son's name's Judah. And his son goes to school at the University of San Diego, which I was like, is it heaven? He's like, you have no idea. It is heaven on earth. Goes to the University of San Diego. He's like, it's the best.
Yeah.
He's like, it's 75 every day, and I surf. And I was like, what?
That is a vibe.
That's college.
Bro,
that's a good college experience. But anyway, no, super awesome guy. And I know there's probably people out there that listen to Christian music, but he is, and he also gets big credit. I mean, he put Tyrion on, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she went, and then not only was she in this band, but then he took her out on tour, and she got to open for him everywhere. And now this, a girl from Memphis has become huge in that genre. Was performing at the K-Love Awards over the weekend in Nashville.
There's one of those big Elevation Worship.
Yeah.
They're coming here to the Forum.
Really?
Yeah, they're playing the Forum, I think, in September or October. Yeah.
Toby Mac. So I mean, that was the most fun thing that happened over the weekend. It wasn't something I watched, but I'm here to tell you that guy is super cool. Super cool dude. And I was like, it's one of those guys, like, you meet him and you're like, man, I'm glad you sold 10 million records.
Yeah,
man.
You know what I mean? You deserve this.
Yeah.
You deserve it because you're a super cool dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, what'd you watch?
I didn't watch a lot because, like I said, it was a busy weekend for my family, but I did play something. I want to know if y'all, is it familiar with y'all? You ever play Left, Right, Center?
No.
Y'all played that game, Roser?
No.
Well, we played it in my family gathering this weekend, and it got heated.
What is it?
It's a game. So there's die, right?
Okay.
There's an L. There's on every dice. There's an L. There's a C. There's an R.
Okay.
Right. You have a group of the bigger the group of people, the bigger the pot in the middle.
Okay.
It's like gambling, but like small gambling. Okay. Everybody starts with $3 or $5.
Okay.
And you roll the die.
That's the most you can lose.
That's the most you can lose. So you start with $3, start with $5. It's 3 die, so you roll it. If you have $3, you roll the die. And if it lands L or R, you have to pass the money to the left, pass the money to the right. If it has a C, you put the money in the center in the pot in the middle. So, like I said, the bigger the group, the bigger the pot in the middle. And we played it this weekend, and it got lit. Yo, it got a little heated, bro.
What's the biggest a pot gets? How many people are in this?
And how do you win the pot?
You gotta be the last one standing. You gotta be the last one with money. The last one with money in front of you.
When you get center, you're done.
You're done. Yeah.
Your money goes in the pot.
If you're centered, if you get centered out, that means you're done, right?
Yeah.
So we play this game. It's a big group of us playing it Saturday night, and the first time.
Is this a common game that you play at this, or
every family outing, like big family outing, we always my mom and them pull out the left, right, center dice.
I thought it was Uno.
We play spades, Uno. That was also played this weekend. I taught my brother how to play spades this weekend.
Gotcha.
Me and my spades partner, my little brother Lance, we belt to ass on some people this weekend.
Nice.
Y'all know how to play spades?
I used to.
I
have not played
spades.
I haven't played it forever. I have not played it forever.
We gotta have a spade.
People don't play games like that anymore, unless it's a family gathering.
Family gathering, yeah. We break out the Uno, we break out the spades, but this left, right, center, it got so the group was getting bigger and bigger, and we played the game. And my girlfriend, this is her first time being around my whole family, so she's like, I don't want to. She got in there, and guess who won the game?
No, your girl.
She won the game.
What was the pot?
The pot was like $38.
$38?
But it was like, it got
Were they so mad they hate her?
They were like,
they hate her.
She didn't want to play, and she won the game. So
was she the only white person there?
Nah.
There were other white people there.
There was a couple white people.
Oh, your cousin's wife.
This man right here, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you, bro?
It was her and your cousin's wife?
Yeah, no, it was, you know what? Surprisingly, there was more white people there than you think.
Really?
It was like 4. That's 4 white people.
And she won?
She won.
For the culture! For the culture.
She did win for the culture. I will say this. She was the only white person that played the game.
Were they sending you Dr. Umar memes?
No, they weren't. My family know better than that.
After she won the game,
she was the only.
You're on your phone. It's just
like, damn, why you inviting her ass over here?
Bunch of Dr. Umar memes.
She was the only white person that did play that game, though. Other white people at the function did not play.
That's a win for us.
That is.
That's a win for the culture.
She sat down at the left, right, center table.
Shout out.
Held her own, and she won the game. And she was so excited afterwards. So shout out to you.
$38?
$38. The pot, there's a lot of ones, all ones.
Yep.
Like I said, left, right, center. Y'all know, tap in. But yeah, left, right, center, we played this weekend, got a little lit.
All right. What you got, Roser?
Nothing exciting.
You didn't watch anything?
No.
Oh, surely your girlfriend drug you into watching something. Come on.
No.
You just don't want to admit it?
No, I didn't. I watched basketball.
You didn't watch nothing like miscellaneous this weekend, Roser?
No.
Wow.
Like you know,
he just did wedding stuff.
Yeah, what did you do? What'd you do this weekend?
Wedding stuff. Guaranteed.
No, I went to...
We had like 4 days off, bro. You had to do something.
Oh, I did go to... okay, so Saturday. Saturday actually was a busy day. Saturday was a busy day.
A little Home Depot.
Kind of.
Little pottery barn.
Kind of.
Pottery barn.
That was Sunday.
I did Hobby Lobby yesterday.
Shout out Hobby Lobby, bro. That's fire.
I did go to a Hobby Lobby.
I went Hobby Lobby yesterday.
Did go to Hobby Lobby
if we would have run into a Hobby Lobby, we should have just hung ourselves.
That would have been nasty.
So
Y'all to a Hobby Lobby?
Sunday, you could have caught me at the Container Store out there next to Trader Joe's. Which, by the way, the Container Store
is fire.
Freaking awesome.
It's great.
It's so you don't realize how much you like containers until you're there.
I'll tell you what else. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what else.
Containers are cool.
Hey,
you don't realize how much you love
containers are cool.
Let me tell you what else is awesome. That Barnes and Noble next door. That is a great Barnes and Noble.
Really?
Brand new.
It's great.
Smells brand new.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have told so I have some friends that have to move around throughout the day. They're salespeople. They say also great Barnes and Noble if you ever have to go number 2.
Oh, come on.
They're like,
who's stopping there to go to the bathroom?
Brand new, clean bathroom.
That is an outrageous
you're going
thing
to
to
cops,
say.
bro.
Go to Chicken Salad Chick.
Exactly.
Apparently, the bathroom's not as clean there.
No.
So clean.
Don't defile the Barnes and Noble bathroom.
And the keypad. And there's a keypad to get in the
for
bathroom.
goodness sakes.
Yeah.
Because they know, bro. People try to go take a dump in there.
He's on a special group text for this. Public dumping.
Trader Joe's. First time been in there in a long time. Trader Joe's.
Great.
Blasting Metallica, too.
Yeah, let's go.
Some lady was like, it's like Headbangers Bowl in here.
Was she white? Was she white?
Yeah, she's all white lady. I was like, I would come to Trader Joe's all the time if they're playing Metallica.
Of course it's Headbangers.
I went to a couple of estate sales on Saturday.
That's what you did this weekend. You was
I went. I was going to look for
baseball cards.
Yeah, collectible stuff to try to resell. I went to a house in East Memphis, and I was like, "How big do you think? Like, what do you think this house goes for? 6 bedrooms, 6.5 bath.
Golly,
house not as much as I thought. I thought this house has got to at least be like 1.2 million. 950,000. It has an indoor swimming pool.
Wow.
Had an indoor pool, but no, nothing there. And then we went to one out in Cordova, out by where Shoot 360 and Vantage Point is. You go past that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Big Orange Road.
Yeah, they had some bunch of guns for sale, bunch of old guns. I was like, just laying in a bedroom. I was like, okay, yeah, they're like muskets and stuff like long reach rifles.
You should have bought a musket.
Like one's like a
You should have bought a
long reach
musket,
rifle
bro.
or whatever. Like,
You should have bought it. Your weekend sounds boring as hell. Rose.
So
I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie to
did
you.
that. Then went to the card store for a little bit. Then went to Oxbow for the first time. Shout out Oxbow. It's a cool store, just really expensive.
Is that like the frat boy store?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it's like It's like there's
You really turned into
It
one
used
of
to
them,
be called
Roger.
Dixie Pictures.
Yeah.
But that was super offensive.
Dude, I went to Christian Brothers High School, and
Roger, you really turned into one of them, bro.
I mean, I don't know.
He's
I
always
bought
pleated plaid
don't
shorts.
say that. Hey, this is where you're wrong. He's not turning into everything.
he's always been one?
he's always been boring. It's just
yeah. I
not-
just don't.
Now he just has a girl with him.
Now I am. Now I'm just. I don't.
He's boring with a girl.
Yeah, I guess so. I wouldn't say I was always boring. I used to be a lot.
Yeah.
I used to be a lot of fun.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, I was a lot of fun.
He was. I've got pictures.
Yes. There's a lot of pictures. A lot of pictures of me having fun.
You ain't fun no more,
A
Rosa.
lot of pictures.
Damn, man.
I'm not fun. I'm not fun anymore.
None of us are.
No.
Don't pipe up. No, you're not.
Speak for
no, you're not.
yourselves.
Your story was
Speak
your white
for-
girlfriend winning $38 from your family. Shut up.
That is not fun.
That's not
Yeah,
fun.
you are domesticated AF now.
No.
Domesticated AF.
No.
I played left, right, center with my family.
My granddad died, idiot. What the hell's wrong with you? We just remember my granddad died. What you supposed to do?
But you're playing something. You're playing.
We're
games
playing
with your
cards.
family.
Oh, tonight.
What would you say if I played? Oh, I played Memphis Monopoly with my family.
No,
You'd be like, that's lame as hell.
his big weekend is going to be going to Young Avenue Deli
Oh,
next
hell no,
weekend.
no. Y'all ain't doing that. Y'all ain't finna put y'all boring lives on me. No, we ain't doing that one.
You ain't got
So
an
'cause
exciting
y'all be
life either.
Sitting in the crib doing nothing doesn't mean I got to.
If you ain't walking out of the shake jump when the sun's coming up, or you're not passing out on a sidewalk
Shake
somewhere,
jump.
you ain't living. Like, come on, live your life.
Shake joint? They do karaoke on Mondays too, by the way.
All right.
At the shake?
Number 7. You got to be a savage to do karaoke at a strip club.
Yeah, that's
Bananas. All right.
I'm not trying to watch people do karaoke when I go to the shake.
No, shut up.
That's not what I'm here for.
Why are you singing?
Yeah.
All right, number 7. College World Series field is set. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all 64 teams, but I want to see, though we are not the college baseball show, how many of these do you think you can get? The top 16 seeds. Do you guys have any idea who the number 1 seed is in college baseball?
Arkansas?
LSU.
Arkansas is not in the top 16.
Oh, damn. They're usually really good.
Do you guys have any awareness of who the best team in college baseball is?
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State is 14th.
South Carolina.
Auburn.
Auburn is 4th.
Yeah.
Really?
In terms of the seeding, right? This is the top 16 seed.
Are they a West Coast team? UCLA?
They are 51-6.
Oh, okay. Didn't we talk about that a couple weeks ago about UCLA?
They were breaking the streak. Yeah, we talked about UCLA.
And we have also talked about how they have not figured out football, but seemingly softball, women's basketball, like they've got all these teams that are like unbelievable at sports right now, UCLA.
Yeah.
And the baseball team is 51-6, the overall number 1 seed. Number 2 is Georgia Tech, who is 48-9. Interestingly enough, check this out. They're 48-9. That's where my guy from Houston High School that got drafted by the Cardinals was going to go.
Oh.
So they are loaded.
Ryan Mitchell?
Yep, Ryan Mitchell. He was supposed to go to Georgia Tech before he got drafted in the second round by the Cardinals. Number 3 is Georgia. They are 46-12. 4 is Auburn. 5 is North Carolina. 6, Texas. 7, Bama. 8, Florida. 9, Southern Miss. Southern Miss is like, I know.
Let's go.
Good at baseball. Okay.
Yeah, great baseball school. Florida State is 10. No, they're traditionally. Mississippi's got great baseball teams.
No. I know that.
Mississippi State and Southern Miss.
Yeah.
10 is Florida State. 11, Oregon. 12, A&M. 13, Nebraska.
Wait, Oregon? Like the Ducks?
Yes.
Not the Beaver. The Beavers are.
No.
Oregon State
And
usually has the good team.
How about Nebraska in the mix?
Good
Nebraska baseball. 13th in the country.
Well, we can't be good at football anymore. Let's go be good at baseball.
14 is Mississippi State. 15, Kansas. 16, West Virginia. So the only school that's not from a big conference of the top 16 seeds is Southern Miss. They're the only one carrying the torch.
Okay.
They're
it's not
carrying
Cal
the torch.
State Fullerton no more?
And they're the 9th overall seed, Southern Miss is. But yeah, how about that? Number 1, how about UCLA being 51-6? Number 2, they played 57 baseball games. That's crazy.
In like what, 3 months span? 3 or 4 months span?
They play 162 in the majors.
I got it, but this is
baseball
college
stretch
baseball.
though. Yeah, it's like what, 3 months of baseball?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
they're playing.
57. 51-6 is wild.
Yeah, that's dominant.
Yeah, they have been unbelievable. And Georgia Tech's 48-9.
It's my boy Sam and them. Shout out my
So
boy
I mean,
Sam and
they
them.
got the field is now set for the road to Omaha. And shout out to UCLA. What a season they put together. Good grief. I was in stunned disbelief when I read that. I was like, 51-6. It's baseball.
Yeah, you at least lose one,
Right?
You lose a like on a bad day.
Yes.
51-6 is impressive.
That's crazy.
And they play at Jackie Robinson Stadium too, by the way.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Shout out to the lineage.
You know, his brother was a huge track star. I don't know if he went to UCLA or not, but his brother was a huge track star. You know, that's
His
how Molly's
brother's
game opens,
yeah.
where it talks about how nobody cares about second place.
Yeah.
His brother broke the world record, but Jesse Owens broke the world. It was the Berlin Olympics. And Jesse Owens was first, and his brother was second place, and no one knows that story. Yeah. They only know about it. They're like, but you may have heard about his little brother who broke the color barrier in baseball, but nobody knows. And he lived and died in obscurity.
Yeah, Mac Robinson's his name.
Yeah, he was the silver medalist in the
1936.
Jackie Owens Olympics. And the whole point of the story is no one knows who got second.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's Jackie Robinson's older brother.
I see it right here. It says he broke the Olympic record in the 200-meter dash.
But it didn't matter.
In 1936. Like you said, it didn't matter because he was on second. You know what's crazy?
So he would hold the world record if Jesse Owens does not exist. And Mac Robinson would be the one that everybody knows. And you would look at it and you would go, bro, he broke the world record in the Berlin Olympics in front of Adolf Hitler, and his brother broke the color barrier. This is the greatest family in the history of
the first LeVar Ball.
Insane.
Super
Yeah, Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson was the first
Whoever
LeVar
that
Ball.
was. Whoever their pops was.
That
was crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
That's wild.
But yeah, UCLA no less. Number 8. College football quarterbacks. All right, so I want to tell you guys about this because it was an article that I was reading over the weekend, and it was about or I guess I read it this morning. It's about NFL prospects for the NFL draft quarterback-wise. And one of the things that we have come to is understanding that, like, now it behooves you to not only, like, develop more in college, but also these guys can make an absolute small fortune. So it's not a big sacrifice to stay, right? So you look up and you go, well, of course Arch Manning is staying at Texas. You know, he'll be fine. Of course, Dante Moore is staying at Oregon. He'll be fine. But anyways, the thing that was interesting to me is going through the names to know, because the college football season happens, and then we go through like kind of the spring stuff, transfer portal talk and whatever. But then we look up and we're watching on like college football Saturdays, and I'm like, I'll be damned. That's the guy from blank, right? Because they also. So this was good because then it kind of gave me a reference point for all these guys that have shifted around that you forget about. Obviously, they're going to mention like C.J. Carr at Notre Dame, some guy, Arch Manning, Dante Moore, guys that we're used to and we're at those places.
By the way,
Trinidad Chambliss.
Isn't both of them there at Oregon? Dante and your boy Raiola?
Yes.
Yeah, Raiola did there. He's going to sit behind him for a year.
Okay.
Obviously, Jaden Maivia from USC, Arch Manning from Texas. Those are all named. But Darian Mensah, the kid that was at Tulane, then got paid a fortune by Duke. Miami now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drew Mestemacher, who was awesome at North Texas, went with his coach to Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
They got him and the running back. Dante Moore's obviously going to be back at Oregon. Julian Sayin going to be at Ohio State. Lenora Sellers going to be at South Carolina. They don't know obviously nobody knows on Brendan Sorsby. Byron Brown, the guy from
USF kid.
Yeah, he's at Auburn.
He's at Auburn.
He went
with his
coach.
Jaden Craig is at TCU, and he's the one that was awesome. He was like at Harvard. And that was a big transfer guy because TCU lost their guy to Indiana.
Hoover,
Josh Hoover.
Josh Hoover, yeah.
Nico's obviously back at UCLA. Kevin Jennings is at SMU. DJ Lagway's at Baylor.
Had no clue.
Watch the Nico thing
Lagway.
at UCLA because they hired the James Madison coach who took over after Signetti left for Indiana.
Okay.
So you're going to tap into him?
Watch Nico.
So DJ Lagway is at Baylor now. I mean, that would be a perfect one where I would be tuning into a Baylor game. I'd be like, DJ Lagway? Really?
Yeah.
Sam Levitt at LSU, obviously, he's going to go play for Lane there. John Mateer is back at Oklahoma.
Okay, crazy legs. Shout out to
crazy legs. Marcel Reed is back at Texas A&M.
Nashville stand up, by the way.
Devin Williams is back at Washington. Like, a lot of these teams kept their guys. Then you have Aiden Childs, who was at Michigan State. He went to Northwestern. You have Devin Dampier's back at Utah. You have Noah Fafita, who's back at Arizona. Bo Prabula, the guy that came in for Missouri.
The Missouri,
He's Virginia. That's where he went.
Who's the Utah coach now?
Utah.
Did they
I don't
just
know. Oh, and Rocco Becht, our guy from Iowa State. Penn State.
He's still playing college football?
Yeah. He's at Penn State. He's taking over for Drew Aller.
Morgan Scully.
Because Campbell took Penn State, he took Becht with him.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt Campbell's at Penn State now,
I totally forgot about that,
right?
too.
No, it feels like forever ago.
I'm worried about how our boy Mike Norvell's strapping his last season to. You see who he's strapping He's strapping his last season to Ashton Daniels?
Yeah.
I know. I mean, it'd be Touchdown Tommy, who was not Touchdown Tommy, which was after DJ Ukulele. I know.
And you're strapping your do or die season to Ashton Daniels?
It feels like he might know.
Oh, no, Mike.
It stinks. Yeah.
He was at Auburn, by the way, if anybody knows where he was at. And he was horrible at Auburn.
Yeah. Not good. Number 9, Wyndham Clark won the Byron Nelson, the CJ Cup, over the weekend. It was the birdie fest that I told you it was going to be. You know, last year, Scotty Scheffler was like 31 under. Wyndham Clark was like 10 under on Sunday and ran away with it and overtook both Siwoo Kim and Scotty Scheffler to win. But the more interesting thing is that the the PGA Tour or the PGA of America fired their president today. So they fired their president because this is the guy that like kind of defended the Ryder Cup fans, like at Bethpage Black. He made like this got him in super big trouble because they were like, you remember they showed the video of like Rory's wife getting hit with a beer and the crowd was yelling F you Rory and doing all these chants, and like it got like out of control to where it was like, okay, this is like so far beyond for golf. Like it's a Ryder Cup and it's New York, but like it, and then he was like, look, this isn't any worse that you could hear at a kid's soccer game, whatever. And they were like, whoa, 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 whoa. Then he came back and like apologized big time for that. But when it first happened after Bethpage and he came out and was like defending it, like just saying like, hey, it wasn't that big of a deal. You could hear this stuff at whatever. And they were like, no. It was a big deal. They were being super vulgar. They were harassing people's loved ones and whatever else. Like this is beyond the pale. He said, quote, I'm personally taking some criticism right now that comes with the role, and just like when I was an umpire, I expect it. However, to the students and PGA members that follow me, know this, I am not bothered. And that's what he said like right after the fact. And he also called Ian Poulter a little girl. But he I bet he's bothered now.
Yeah.
Because they fired his ass and they got rid of him because his name's Don Ray Jr. He came under fire because the fan behavior was so bad and he kind of like defended it and then ended up having to apologize after. Also, he made a big gaffe when he was like presenting them the Ryder Cup. He said that they won the Ryder Cup rather than like retained the Ryder Cup, or however he was supposed to say it. But anyways, there was like, especially after all the videos came out of the vitriolic responses and people like, it was really that Rory got it the worst. He then like apologized after the fact. And so for now it's finally like, all right, dude, we don't need you in charge of us. Like, it's better off to just have somebody that's not an idiot.
Yeah.
And so, the guy, he lost his gig over the weekend. So they will, I guess they're going to elevate the vice president and then they're just going to find somebody else. Number 10 tonight. Game 5. It's the only thing that matters, right?
Baby.
This is it. This is pivotal. I believe Oklahoma City is favored in the game.
4.5.
Wow.
And they said, is AJ Mitchell playing tonight?
No, he has already been ruled out. So it's only a Jalen Williams question. Can Jalen Williams play in this game?
Let's see the latest.
And Jalen Williams looked fine in game 1 and then hobbled off of game 2.
Yeah.
And, his hamstring has just killed him all year.
He's questionable still, yeah.
Yeah, that feels like you list him as questionable, but come on.
Yeah.
It's not like he's going to be, as we always talk about. Now, I guess OG Anunoby had that extra time to rest, and he certainly looks okay now. But this, you also had to take consideration, this has killed his whole season.
It has. He's been hurt the whole year with the hamstring.
The whole thing. It's like 4 hamstring injuries.
Yeah.
And he did it again in game 2.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's the thing. He's dealing with it now in the middle of a series.
Even if it feels like he's okay and he can go, what are the chances it holds up?
Right.
And
there's no multiple days off. It's a day between games.
I like the Spurs if they don't have the 2 extra guards.
Yeah.
Same way I told you I liked Oklahoma City if they didn't have Harper and Fox. I just think it's a bridge too far. Now maybe they'll be able to, look, it is pivotal, but it's not do or die.
No.
You know what I mean? Like there is always that thing, but like Oklahoma City has a great home court advantage, and they have been very good at making adjustments and looking way better the next game. And I also feel like everybody in the free world is probably going to take the Spurs, right?
Yeah.
But if they don't have those guards, I just can't talk myself out of.
Yeah.
Like who else is doing it?
Yeah, secondary ball
Honestly,
handler.
if the Thunder are able to win tonight, who's the guy?
I would say, I don't want them to win, but I would say the guy would probably have to be Jared McCain because he's had the ball in his hands before.
Which is wild, right?
Yeah, he's had the rock in his
that?
hands before, yeah.
Yeah.
In Philly, he had his ball in his hands a lot.
And maybe.
Or Chet shows up finally.
But he's soft, man. He's soft as a Brillo pad, bro.
Well, they all look.
Drill pads are kind of tough.
Hey, that's what I thought about
They're
that.
a little rough.
Hey, here's the deal.
Yeah.
When Wemby's out there, and what he did in that last game was he said, "All right, I ain't taking you out after 5 minutes. You're gonna play the first 9." And then the lead gets so big. So that was the mistake.
Yeah.
When you talked about they went up 15-0, well, when did they storm back? As soon as Luke Cornett touched the court.
Yeah.
They had to get some nuns.
KOC joined me and Jacoby last night to talk about stuff. He made an appearance on the mismatch, and I asked him. He had this stat on his Instagram. It was insane. It was like something like he has his drives to the basket when Wemby is on the court. It's like, I mean, again, I'm paraphrasing. It's in the 20s. It's so low. Okay. When Luke Cornett is on the court, it's 67% of the time.
I mean,
that opens up your whole offense.
Yeah.
Like when Wemby is out on the court, it destroys their, especially half court offense.
Yeah,
right.
Because he's at the nail every time.
There's no place to go.
He's at the nail doing this every time. You ain't doing.
There's no place to go, and that's the thing. If you cannot turn it over, you make these teams play half court.
Yeah.
And he's the cheat code.
Yeah.
He is the cheat code because they also have good defenders on the perimeter too.
Yeah.
But he is the cheat code to half court offense or defense.
Yes.
Like what do you?
You ain't nowhere.
Bro, it's like he shuts down
everything.
Everything. It's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful to
You
deal
heard
with.
Anthony Edwards talking about it. He was like, "Man, we couldn't do nothing."
Right. He's like, I'm
Ant
gonna
was
write
like-
an email. I'm gonna send an email to suspend him.
Yeah, like Ant said it, bro. You can't do nothing when he's out there. So I want to see him lose tonight, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. From
Oklahoma City?
Yeah, I want to see him lose tonight. But Jared McCain will probably be the one guy, the secondary.
If Oklahoma City's able to pull it off, I mean, Caruso's done it one game.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's been the other guy. Like, who is the guy? That's the thing that we got to look for.
If Jared McCain has a freaking really blowout game, like, man, the TikTok.
He's already had
feed
one.
is-
Game 3 was his big game.
Look, and Daryl Moore's already been fired.
Exactly. So why not? Hey, some of the channel.
You can't hurt me anymore, says Daryl.
He just brought to my attention that the number 1 seeded Colorado Avalanche are on the ropes tonight.
Yeah, they're down 0-3.
They're down 3-0 against the Vegas Golden Knights tonight.
Yeah, so they're like, I don't know if he played game 3 or not, but I know like their best guy, like the Cale Makar, he didn't play in game 1 or 2. So
3-0 though? That's like
backs against the wall.
Yeah, man. So I might put that on the second screen tonight. We'll see.
Yep. All right. It's going to do it for today's show. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rose across the glass. Thanks to Jalen back in the studio. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, we go home.